Well done, everybody. Jess and Robin, you're our low scorers there. Fantastic. Lucy, our lowest individual scorer there with Mad Men. So very well done. Our category for round 2 today is US Geography. Can you all decide who wants to go first, who wants to go second, and whoever's going first, please step up to the podium. OK, let's find out what the question is. Here it comes. We gave 100 people 100 seconds to name as many US states or US state capitals that do not contain the letter I. There we are, Richard.
Yeah, simply any of the 50 US states or their capitals, please, that don't contain that letter. So 100 possible answers out there.
Thank you very much indeed. Robin. Robin. US states or state capitals that don't contain the letter I.
Don't contain the letter I. Massachusetts.
Massachusetts, says Robin. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Massachusetts. It's right. Not bad. Not bad at all. 10. Good stuff. Good start to the round.
Well played, Robin. It's stressful, isn't it, going through a word as long as Massachusetts to work out there's no I in it. I'll tell you something that was invented in Massachusetts, 1957. The plastic pink flamingo garden ornament.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, the first one was made. Not till 1957.
Yeah.
Thank you very much
Yes.
indeed. Now, Rob. So it's US states or state capitals that don't contain the letter I.
Surprisingly large number of states have I's in them. Try North Dakota.
North Dakota. Let's see how many of our 100 people said North Dakota. No I's in that. 10's the only score we have so far. 20 for North Dakota.
They have an honorary equine, state equine, which is the Nakota horse, which presumably is named after North Dakota.
Must be, sure.
Nakota.
Nakota. Thank you very much indeed, Richard. Now, Jen.
Hi.
Jen.
I am going to go for a capital.
I was just thinking, it's time someone went for a capital. That's where the low scores are going to be.
I'm going to go for the capital of Louisiana, which is Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge, says Jen. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is right. 20 is our high score, 10 is our low. You passed the high score, you passed the low. It's a pointless answer. Very well done indeed, Jen. That adds £250 to today's jackpot, takes the total up to £10,500, scores you nothing and earns you nothing but cred.
Yeah, very well played, and very well played for choosing the capital of a state that does have an I in its name so we can mention it, which is very handy. Yeah, literally named after a red fence post that was between two rival bits of territory, and the French built a garrison there, and that became the capital, Baton Rouge.
On such flimsy things, a place is named.
Exactly, and 250 quid gets added to the jackpot. I bet they didn't know when they saw that little fence post painted red that someone was going to win £250 on an English game show so many years later.
There we go. Thank you very much indeed. Well, before we come back down the line, let's just wallow in the triumph of Jen's brilliant low score there and shuffle uncomfortably as we acknowledge the 20 that Rob and Lucy are on. We're going to come back down the line now. Will the second players please step up to the podium? OK, Bob. US states or US state capitals which do not contain the letter I. There was something in the way you nodded vigorously at Baton Rouge that makes me think you've got a good answer as well.
I am also going to go for a US state capital. And I'm rather hoping I've got the spelling right. I'm going to go for capital of Florida, which is Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, says Bob. Let's see how many of our 100 people said Tallahassee. Here's your red line. Tallahassee's right. You're through. Oh, it's a one. It's a one. Very well done indeed. I mean, it's just as good as a pointless answer, really, just without the glory. There we are. Takes your total up to one.
I mean, listen, as a father and daughter team, of course it's not as good as a pointless answer. It's worse than a pointless answer, don't you think? He looked gutted. And then he's thinking, oh, man, I would love to have matched that.
Oh, thank you very much indeed, Richard. So, Lucy.
Hello. Again.
We're going to need a really low score from you here.
And I don't know any state capitals. So...
I know. Every time this comes up, I always think this is something I must learn. I've got to learn state capitals, because that's where all the clever clogs answers are.
My son would have them listed,
Oh,
but
yeah,
he's not
clever.
here. So I'm going to go for Vermont.
You go for Vermont. Come on, no red line for you, I'm afraid. You're currently the high scorers. What happens when we say Vermont? Vermont obviously is right. It's not bad. 7 takes your total up to 27.
Yeah, giving yourself a chance there, Lucy. Well played. It was the 14th state. It was an independent country before it became a state. Vermont.
What was it called when it was an independent country?
Vermont.
Ah, there we go. Thank you. Thanks, Richard. Now, Jess, we have a target for you.
Yeah.
You have to score 16 or less.
Okay.
We want the name of any US state or any US state capital without an I in its name. What are you thinking of?
I've got a few states in my head, but I think I'm going to go for Delaware.
Delaware, says Jess. Here is your red line. Can you get below this red line with Delaware? Delaware is right. And you're through. Very well done. 8 takes your total up to 18.
Very nicely played. Here's a weird fact about Delaware. There are more businesses in Delaware than there are people. And that is almost half the businesses in the US are based in Delaware because of their tax laws. You see.
You see.
That's how they get you. Now, lots and lots of pointless answers here, and they are the state capitals, essentially. If you know your state capitals, which some people do, lots of chances to fill the jackpot here. Let's take a look at them. Here's the first few. Augusta, Maine, as a pointless answer. There's Baton Rouge, very well played. Charleston, which is West Virginia. Columbus, Ohio. Honolulu, Hawaii. Jackson, that is Mississippi. Juneau, that is... do you know where that's the capital of? Alaska.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you know Alaska?
Sorry.
Sacramento, that's the capital of California. Santa Fe, that's New Mexico. There's a few more. You could have had Cheyenne, you could have had Concord, Dover, Hartford, Montgomery, Topeka, and Trenton. Trenton, New Jersey. All of those are pointless answers. The top 3 are all states. Alabama, 32, and then a big leap up to Texas on 72. And New York State, 74. New York scored a lot, but its capital, which is Albany, would have scored you 2 points.
Thank you very much, Richard. Well, we are at the end of our second round, which means we have to say goodbye to another pair, Lucy and Rob. I'm afraid it is you. You're going to be back, though.
We are.
So it's only au revoir. We'll see you next time and look forward to that very much. But meantime, thank you very much for playing, Lucy and Rob.